where you guys are at right now? What's your evaluation of where you are at?
I'm just happy I get a break. I'll figure that out, maybe Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. But right now we're just, doing what we're supposed to do, trying to get healthy, trying to take advantage of home games, trying to continue to extend our record and move up in the standings. But I did evaluate the season right after the game ended. I just was, looking forward to going home.
Yeah, I mean, once you get past that All-Star break, I mean, it really feels like a sprint as you head into the postseason. Just how, locked in do you need to be during that time? How excited are you for kind of that stretch run?
Yeah, you got to give yourself a mental, physical break. The body is beat up, worn out. I'm sure you guys feel it from traveling. Just a lot of games. We ain't been home much the last 3 weeks, so try to give your body a little break, get treatment, kind of tighten up some things you need to tighten up from a skill set standpoint, and then you understand you're not at the halfway point. It's only 20-something games left. I think we start off at 5 and 7. Well, out of the break, we got 5 games in 7 days. We got a back-to-back. Thursday, Friday, back-to-back, and then we play, 6 games in 15 or 16 days, so then we get a little break, and that's when you can ramp up and do more working out and stuff. But I think for me, it's just about understanding what we got to do, trying to win games at home, beat teams under 500, and compete on the road and continue to give ourselves a chance to not be in the playing game.
Yeah, you guys are obviously in a good spot. One of the best records the franchise has ever had at this point in the season. But there's obviously still some inconsistency, some up and downs at certain points. I guess, what's your feel on what's the root of some of that and what needs to be done to fix it?
Yeah, I think we're just figuring ourselves out. Coaches are figuring out lineups, and we just got to do a better job of extending leads. But I think the good thing is that you figure out ways to win ugly sometimes, and you don't really remember these ugly wins. You remember the ugly losses, right? So just continue to figure out ways to win those games and learn from some of the late game blunders we've had throughout the season, and you win some of those on the back end of the schedule and give yourself a chance to get close to 50 wins.
It looked like it was going to be an easy night when you were up 20 in the second quarter.
Yeah.
It turned tough. What changed? What was your takeaway from coming out with the win?
We didn't get stops. I think that was a part of it. They hit 21 threes. They got to the free throw line. A dude had 40-something on us, and he averaged 13. So when stuff like that happens, it's going to be a difficult night.
Yeah, and Christian mentioned kind of that sprint to the end of the season. You've experienced that a bunch of times, just knowing how the rest of the league kind of picks up their game in anticipation of the playoffs. How important is it going to be for you, Z, and DI to kind of set that tone for how those games are going to feel down the stretch?
Yeah, we know what needs to be done. We've been here before where we had to play in must-win environments, playing games, must-wins on the road for seeding and stuff like that. So we'll be ready.
CJ, a lot of players get a real break coming up, but you as president, I'm sure it's a little bit different. Can you give us a glimpse as to what you're facing over the next week or so?
It's not ideal for me and my household, but I'll be there about 48 hours, and I got to get out of there. So I'll be there for 48 hours, and then I'm out. Back to the family. Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
Thanks, CJ. Have a good